flexibility, safety, faith beliefs, mental health, a non-traditional educational approach, family transitions, political bias. There are many reasons why families choose to homeschool. And down in the description box, I'm going to link an article that has great reasons for homeschooling that I refer to often. But in this video, I want to share with you the 3 reasons that we homeschool that I think might help in your decision of homeschooling as well. To be clear, I understand that there are many reasons why families can't homeschool or have chosen not to, and that might be the right decision for their family. I'm just sharing 3 reasons that I personally have chosen to homeschool that might influence those considering homeschooling themselves. Reason number 3 to homeschool your kids is a student-centered education. My children have a 1-to-4 teacher-to-student ratio. And believe me, there is no one who cares more about my children's education than me. I'm able to cater to each child's learning style, and they can advance or stay in one place as long as needed. Children don't learn at the same pace. Of course, they think school and learning isn't fun because they've been made to sit still, stay focused, and do busy work. Homeschooling gives children a safe learning environment where they can learn and grow at their own pace. They can wiggle and move and still play and imagine and not be stripped of their childhood. My oldest son is currently spread throughout 3 different grades, and none of those are behind. But if I was to put him in the public school system, he would be put in that lowest grade because that's where his age is. He would be bored out of his mind. Personally, I didn't learn at the same rate as other students either, but I was behind. I was labeled learning disabled, and I was taught to believe that I wasn't as smart as other kids, when really my gifts and abilities were just in other areas. Public schools teach children how to pass tests and how to meet standards that they need to move on to a general education. They do their best for a large group of children, and I get that that's hard, and I'm thankful for the public school because there are many people who need that system in place. But I believe it's best for our family to make some sacrifices to be able to invest in a quality student-centered education for our children. Point number 2 is family unity. When you get your kids up in the morning and you tell them to eat quick, get out the door, send them off, and then they come back from school and they're tired and they want a snack because they're hungry because lunch was hours ago. And then you have to make them do homework and take a bath and maybe an extracurricular outing that they have to rush off to and then come home and go to bed all week long. It's just this rushed pace where you're missing out on the best of the day with your kids and you're just getting the leftovers. You are being robbed of the best parts of your day together. And not only that, you're being divided. You're learning different things. You're going different directions with your lives. You're not unified, working towards the same goals. And when you're part of that and you're teaching them those things, you grow together too. And you gain these family bonds and this family culture that otherwise you don't have because they are developing into a culture that they are going into. They're learning from kids that are the same age as them. They're not even learning how to play with kids of different ages or interact with kids of different ages. And then that brings us to the sibling conflict. They come home, they're tired, they're fighting with their siblings. They don't know how to get along with their siblings. They've been divided all day. They have different friends, different interests, different things that they're doing. And sure, they might have different interests even as homeschoolers, but they learn to love each other and to be involved with each other and help each other out. And these are the people, their siblings, that are going to be their best friends for life. People tend to worry about homeschoolers and socialization, but I would challenge that. And are they really being socialized, being quiet and respectful, sitting at school with kids their own age? Or are they more socialized when they join in mom and dad's activities and with co-ops with kids of different ages and they're involved in their community doing activities with people of different ages? That's the kind of socialization I want for my kids, and that's the kind of unity I want for my family. Reason number 1 for homeschooling, we're numbering our days. In the book of Psalms, the author asks God to teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. We want to be intentional with our time and with our influence in our children's lives. And when you send your kids away to public school, you're not only surrendering hours with them and surrendering your influence with them, you're giving up time that God entrusted to you. We enjoy teaching our kids. We have so much fun doing it. And I don't want to give that time away to anyone else. Plus, the thing that's most important for us to teach our kids is about our God and our relationship with Him. And by homeschooling, we get to show them our true relationship with our Savior all day long. Click here to see the next video in the Who, What, Why, Where, When, and How of homeschooling. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to get more encouragement on your homeschooling journey.